I thought, this one says yoga, kitchen roll, soap powder, water, cotton scarf, eye drops. This one says, Muji, when I dream of being totally in blissful love, completely connected to my partner. In awake life, love is not in my life for many, many years. So where is this partner then? When I dream of being totally in blissful love, completely connected to my partner. I see. In awake life, love is not in my life for many, many years. I would like to share my life and grow with another soul. But you don't put your name, otherwise I could introduce you to somebody. Anonymous, another anonymous. Okay, the person has to come and see me privately. Have to see me privately afterwards and see if it's a man or woman I don't even know. It's like this. When I dream of being totally in blissful love, completely connected to my partner. It's nice like that in the dream, no? Everything is nice in the beginning. And then it continues. This is before the beginning even. And love is not in my life for many, many years. It is true, because once I saw a program, one woman, she was a very well-known romantic writer of romantic novels. And millions of books. Millions. And anyhow, they were interviewing her, and so many people, they think, oh, she is our love guru, she knows everything. I mean, she touches so many people, young girls mostly, and things. And so this man was interviewing her, and so he said, you must have really had so much experience, to write with so much depth and so touching, so moving, I mean, you must have had so much. She said, to be honest, I've never had a boyfriend. She said, it's very true. I've never had intimacy with a man. I've never been even fondled or nothing. And, sorry, is that the right word? I'm not sure. But out of her imagination came all of this thing. Is it less love? I don't know. To have all this. Maybe in her last life she was Don Juan or something. But all this such depth and beauty. But herself, in actuality, never had that experience. I was so surprised. I would like to share my life and grow with another soul. If life doesn't bring one, don't go looking for one. Not many people listen to this advice, by the way. The point I'm making about it's not hard, but the point I'm making about is that the life has given you beautiful opportunity to be alone at the moment, and sometimes you don't realize how blessed that is for the moment. You see. That's not to say if you're in a relationship that's not blessed. It's beautifully blessed also. But if you're not in one, you must see that is also blessed. And use your time really well. Because if you go for a relationship, that is triggered mostly from your mind imagination, you are going to suffer. You are going to suffer. And the relationship gets in the way also of your own spiritual discovery sometimes. Really. Like, it should not be top of the list. I know in our life it seems like this. We feel another human being is going to fulfill and make you happy. But if you have the chance, and also you have come to satsang, so you're even more lucky to find out, okay, let me use this time and find for myself that which is not needing another first. Needing. When that is known, then another can come. And then it will be very beautiful also. Very, very beautiful. Because then no one can crush you. You're not desperate. The worst thing is to be desperate. Especially in matters of love, to be desperate. Well, in anything in life, but not to be desperate. And we're desperate because you are insecure about yourself. So full security is to know who you are. Even this idea of security is not there. So much sense of completeness. And use this wonderful opportunity to find out. And with that, somehow you find, unexpectedly, you meet someone and you seem so suited to each other. Some relationships like that are formed in satsang. They have my full blessing. They come together. What a great place to come together in satsang. And so you're not a distraction from satsang for each other. You support even. It's so beautiful. When I see partners together in satsang, sometimes family, I feel deeply touched because I see tremendous strength. I don't see any weakness in this, because you can encourage, guide each other. It's like you're each other's guru even, you see. So it's, I don't speak against that, but if you're on your own, don't feel sorry for yourself, for God's sake. Make use of the opportunity. There will come a time, maybe later, then you look back and think, oh my God, I had such a wonderful opportunity when I was alone, and I was misinterpreting it, feeling desperate, and such a wonderful thing to be alone. But if you are desperate, looking for a prince or something, you'll end up kissing a lot of frogs. And no prince maybe come. And these are very powerful forces in our life, no? This feeling to have a child or to have a partner, and it's such a tremendous magnet for the human consciousness and psyche. The feeling and the need to be completed, someone will complete this thing for me. And there are, of course, there are people who are outside of the satsang, conscious satsang experience, who have good relationships too, beautiful marriages too. That's the way that consciousness plays in those expressions. But sometimes, especially, I want to say, last thing on this matter for the moment, is that sometimes, here in satsang also, as layers of really delusion and falsely conceived notions are falling away, sometime in clumps, dropping away, no? Then the feeling of, my God, I am losing ground, I don't know who I am anymore, something is going. Then one of the way in which the ego survives, is to start relationship. I'm sorry, I have to say it. Because it's like, recovered, Because for a while, a part of the detoxing, psychic detoxing, is a feeling like, my personality, and maybe I'm not going to be interesting anymore to anyone. Because I'm losing, I'm not interested in anything, and maybe I myself, I'm not interested in it for anybody. And all of this seem like it's eroding. But it's only from the mind, you're reading from the mind, and I want you to read from the self. So my God, look at all this trouble is going. All this trouble. You think that you're losing life, lessening in life. This is not true. You're coming home to the fullness of your divinity, even in this human form. My God, don't give up. Don't allow anything to be distracting for you. You are right here. You're right here. I tell you, if it was up to me, I don't want to lose any single one. When I say you're not mine to keep, but I mean like this, that as long as I can show you, say to you, look, you're here, you're here. You are the self itself. And when you are searching for truth, sometimes mind arises with more ferocity. Every trick in the book, it will start to bring out up every little thing. Right sometimes on the very mouth of this profound discovery, you know, then the greatest distractions begin to come. You start to look back, you know, that old job seems suddenly very sparkling, oh yes, or something. Hold your ground and continue. Slay him now. It's not so out of reach. You see? So this happens sometimes in the satsang itself. Something wants to reach to, by all means, enjoy your friendships, but don't push for picking up relationships so quickly. You know, give room, make room for the full. You're pregnant with yourself. The contractions have started. The birth pains are here. Yes, don't go party. Now you keep quiet. Full delivery.